Welcome back, everyone. Today's episode might feel a little too real because we're talking about something you do every single day, something you can't escape, something that shapes your success, your confidence, and yes, even your English, your daily life. But here's the twist. Most people live their daily life, but they never think about it. And even fewer can talk about it in English. So today, Jack and I are going to break it down and show you how to turn your everyday routine into clear, simple, confident English. Before we jump in, hit follow right now because the next episodes will level up your English fast. All right, Jack, let's start simple. How do you usually begin your day?
Honestly, my day almost always starts with the same ritual. My alarm rings at 6:30. I groan for a few seconds, and then I reach for my phone.
See? That's already a great example. Listeners, pay attention to the verbs Jack used. Rings, groan, reach for, start with. These small verbs are gold.
After checking my phone, I get out of bed, stretch for about a minute, and then head to the kitchen to make coffee.
Okay, so if you want to talk about your morning in English, you could say something like, I wake up at 7, I check my phone, then I get out of bed and make tea or coffee. Keep it simple, keep it real.
That's the secret. You don't need advanced grammar. Use the present simple. I wake up, I brush my teeth, I take a shower, I eat breakfast.
Exactly. And don't be afraid to add details. That makes your English natural. All right, Jack, what's a typical breakfast for you?
You're going to judge me, but most days, I just have black coffee and toast, quick and boring.
I'll pretend I'm not judging you. I usually have yogurt with fruit, or sometimes eggs if I have extra time.
Listeners, breakfast is an easy topic. You can say, I usually have, or I like to eat. Here's an example you can copy.
Let's give them a simple dialogue example.
What do you usually eat for breakfast?
I usually have eggs, but sometimes I eat cereal. Let's move to the next part of daily life. Going to work or school. Jack, walk us through your commute.
Sure. After breakfast, I pack my bag, grab my keys, and leave the house around 8. I usually drive to work, but sometimes I take the bus if the weather is bad.
That's another great structure. I usually, but sometimes. It shows variation. It sounds natural.
If you're describing your routine, use sequencing words. First, then, after that, finally. For example, first I take a shower, then I get dressed. After that, I eat breakfast. Finally, I go to work.
Listeners, pause for 3 seconds and think. What does my commute look like? How would I describe it in English? Good, that's how you train yourself. If you're listening right now, take 5 seconds and rate this podcast. It helps more learners find us, and it pushes us to make even better lessons for you. Go on, we'll wait. All right, let's continue.
Pretty much. My workday starts at 9. I check my emails, join a short meeting, and then get into my tasks.
Listeners, here are great verbs for talking about work. Reply, submit, attend, join, prepare, review, complete, check.
And for students, you might say, I attend classes, I take notes, I review my homework.
Try using. I usually start work at. I spend most of my morning doing. I take a break around. These phrases make you sound fluent. Jack, what's your lunch routine like?
Honestly, it depends. Some days I bring lunch from home. Other days, I go out. But in English, you can say, I usually eat lunch around 1.
Lunch is easy to talk about. Just mention what you eat, when you eat, who you eat with.
For example, I usually eat pasta for lunch, and I eat with my co-workers.
Let's jump to the end of the day. Jack, paint us a picture.
I get home around 6. First, I take a shower because I want to feel fresh. Then I cook dinner, usually something quick like pasta or chicken. After that, I relax with a show or a book.
Nice. My evenings are a little different. Sometimes I cook, sometimes I order food if I'm tired. Then I spend time journaling, listening to podcasts, or studying something new.
Notice how Sarah used the word sometimes. That makes routines sound natural, not robotic.
Exactly. Daily life isn't perfect. Don't describe it like a machine.
All right, the final part of daily life. nighttime.
Yes, the winding down stage. I usually make tea, turn off bright lights, and plan my next day in a small notebook. Try using these. I get ready for bed. I turn off the lights. I check my schedule.
I brush my teeth, set my alarm, and try to avoid scrolling too much.
These are natural, everyday English phrases. So today, you learned how to talk about your morning, your commute, your workday, your evening, and your night, all in simple, clean English. Quick reminder, if this episode is helping your English, share it with a friend. Someone you know wants to improve, but doesn't know where to start. Send it to them now. You might make their journey easier.
And remember, your daily life might feel boring to you, but it's the best place to practice English, because you always have something to talk about. Thanks for listening, everyone.
Before we go, here's your challenge. Tonight, record yourself speaking for 1 minute about your daily routine. That 1 minute will grow your confidence fast. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you in the next episode. Take care, keep practicing, and keep speaking English every single day.